Hi, hello, welcome back. Today I wanted to try something a little bit different. If you're anything like me, you're new to freestyle and you're not exactly sure what tricks to start learning yet. Well, there are a ton of different types of tricks out there. There's stationary tricks, rolling tricks, footwork tricks, all different kinds of tricks. Personally, I think one of the easiest ones to start out with, besides learning how to ride your skateboard, roll, stop, turn, whatever, tic-tac, the first type of stationary trick I think you should learn is probably how to get in and out of rail stand. So today I'm going to show you the two different ways that you can do that. One I think is a bit more easier than the other, but both I think are totally achievable. So first off, we're going to start with a tail stop rail stand, and that looks something like this. So to start this trick off, you're going to want to have both of your toes standing on the tail of the board. Then take your back foot and put it beside the right side of your back truck. Slowly, with your back foot, push the board over in front of you till the board lands on its side. As it does this, stand on the back truck and slowly step up onto the board with your front foot. Then, once you're in rail stand, just nudge both of your feet forward a little bit, let the board fall down and land back onto the grip tape. Now this other way of getting into rail stand is a little bit different, and I'm not exactly sure if it has a name. I would just call it getting into rail stand. If you don't mention the tail stop, then people probably would think that you're going into it from this way. But that looks like this. To get into rail stand, have your front foot pointing forward and closer to the heel side edge of your board. Have your back foot hanging your toes over the toe side edge, hanging out around that back truck area. When you're ready to get into the stance, push down with your front foot, flipping your board over onto its side. As it's doing this, have your back foot step up onto the side of the board, kind of like stepping up onto a stair. When you're in the rail stand and you're ready to come down, it's just like the last one. Nudge the board forward with both of your toes, let it land back onto its grip while doing a little bit of a hop, and you're good to go. Now, you don't necessarily need a freestyle board to learn this trick. You can do it on a street board. That's how I learned how to do this before I bought my freestyle skateboard. But there are a couple of factors that'll make it a little bit uncomfortable on a street skateboard as opposed to a freestyle skateboard. And I'll show you what those reasons are. So this is my 8.5, it's a control blank street skateboard. I have aces on here with some Spitfire conicals. It's a great setup. I love this board for street skateboarding. It's awesome. Now, if I were trying to do a rail stand on this board, one of the issues that I would come to is basically just this right here. So see this axle nut sticking out from the wheel? Because you're skating normal street wheels, it's not gonna cover up your axle, which means you're gonna be standing on that axle bolt. It's gonna make your ground and your level feel all uneven, and it's gonna feel a little skinnier and a little trickier to try and get your balance. But it is still totally doable. Now on a freestyle board, you'll see that the wheel is a bit more sunken in, and there's a lot more surface area here on the top. Your axles are protected, so it's not balancing on that. It's balancing on the wheel itself. So you'll have a lot more area, surface area, for your foot to stand on, giving you much more balance, letting the board flip over and lock into that rail stand a lot easier. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to try something a little bit different today. It is now getting to the snowy, wintry, cold season of the year in Canada, so I don't have as many days where I can go out and skate. At least with freestyle, I can still practice some of my tricks stationary in my basement. I'm lucky enough to have a basement where I can do this. So I'm gonna be doing some trick tips and just giving you some of my experiences and sharing some techniques or little skills that I picked up along the way trying to learn some of these tricks. I'm fairly certain this isn't the first video teaching you how to do a rail stand, but I would highly recommend checking out Mike Osterman, Walt Skateboarding, Sarah Park, Tony Gale from Freestyle Trick Tips. There are a ton of really, really good freestyle trick tip videos out there. So if you're looking to get into this type of skateboarding, watch their videos and you will have a ton of options for you to learn and try out. Anyways, guys, I hope this taught you something. I hope you got some information to take away from it, and I hope you enjoy your freestyle skateboarding. I will see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.